Yo, is this thing on? Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy Rich right here, Southern Cali. The Outlaws are back. If you didn't know, well, now you know. This is the best show on the block. Guaranteed to be the best. Some else, some new, some original, something to get you to break outside the box, restructure your mindset, reanalyze and norm, get you to think, implement, strategize, re-strategize, blueprint, put it all into effect, see what you come up with, and what type of amazing scenarios you can create on this adventure we call life. So tonight, I got my son with me. Yo, say what's up to everybody, daddy.
What?
So I got my son with me, and we're kicking Koreatown status. This is what our view looks like. It's kind of amazing time to time, but when the right people are in the environment, that's when the situation gets amazing. The rest of the time, it's kind of normal. Anyways, y'all, um, I'm just checking in to basically create something, right? A moment with my son. So, right now we caught ourselves walking around, grabbing something to drink, um, building a bond, like through quality time and just experiencing life. And if he has any questions, I'm here to answer them and things of that nature. Then we went all over LA today, right? Downtown, we had fucking burger at the District Burger, and it was an experience teaching them the ins and outs of this society. And then I showed them the law school down the street, and I was telling them like, yo, that's fucking key stuff right there. That's that where people can technically possibly get an amazing education. I mean, I wish I would have went that route type deal. And then we hit up some stores to look for some things at the house, right? But the whole experience today was to just get out into the environment and have that experience, and then show them basically home. So this is home, daddy, and this is how it works, and this is how we go about getting around town, and this is the language, and this is how you read patterns, and these are the cultural dynamics in this area, and these are the cultural dynamics in these areas, and these are decisions that you need to make as you walk around, and this is how you're supposed to mind your business, and the whole fucking thing, the whole 9 yards. And then we went to see my aunt yesterday, and I got to see my aunt after like 3-4 years. I saw a couple of my aunts. They're fucking doing very well. I was really enjoying the moment. I got to see my sister, my niece, my daughter. It was a great experience. So this whole weekend had been like a milestone weekend for me, because I was explaining to my son about how I was homeless on the streets of fucking LA when I started out, and it was very difficult to get on my feet. And I was showing them where I was sleeping. I was showing them the way I was eating, and I was showing them where I was getting around, what I was doing, what was on my mind on certain situations and endeavors, and how how it shifted my perspective on life, and how it matured me in a lot of ways, and what the journey showed me and taught me overall. And I gotta do that today with my son, and that right there, that experience is priceless to say the least. Oh, and then yesterday, yesterday when we got here, there was two fucking helicopters flying over the house, huh, daddy? Yo, so there was flying over the house, and doing all kinds of fucking raids and shit in the neighborhood like 5 minutes after I got my son right here. So so it was like, whoa, like, in a sense it felt like there was a lot of heavy security all throughout the streets of LA, and everything, like the whole community kind of came together. In my imagination, this is kind of the expression that the community came together, the right people, to make sure my son was safe and had fun the whole fucking time. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that I've been around, and I'm always alone, and it's really hard for me to put the example on how to fundamentally be involved in very healthy, non-toxic relationships, right? So there was an angle, and I ran into a lot of people, saw a lot of people here and there, and it was an angle that I'd be like, look, this is what a healthy relationship between a father and son looks like. Look, this is what real bonding looks like. Look, sometimes you have nonverbal communication. I mean, you don't have to fucking press the issue. You don't have to be so possessive, so driven to control the situation. I mean, you don't have to go out and spend a fucking shit ton of money and pretend to be something you're not in order to inspire the next generation. Just be yourself and hang out. And that's what we did. You got anything to say?
No.
He handsome, huh? My son's fucking handsome. My son was fucking magnetically getting all the hottest little chicks out there. I was fucking tripping. I was upset that I'm old now. I was upset. I was like, fuck, like this is his, like this is his time to shine. Like he's growing up to be a young man, right? So um, I also have to guide him in that area of life, and I also have to teach him about the hoes, the skunkas, the sluts, and the quality women, and the princesses and the queens, and how the dynamic in the culture works, and how to pick and choose between everything you see, and how to maneuver around temptation, and what the fuck is temptation in general, and do you even feel temptation when you're in a fucking city full of, basically you're in LA right next to Hollywood. I'm fucking a couple miles away from Hollywood in Beverly Hills, and realistic place, and yada yada. So I mean, it could be difficult, it could be tempting to fuck up your life out here and shit. But anyways, hey daddy, what's up?
Huh?
You tired?
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
So anyways, y'all, look at this big ass church. So that's our Saturday night in LA. I'll catch y'all later.